Hello YouTubers, another video about these Latrax SSTs. Took it out for a rip today again. Got a little dirtier. I had it in some gravel. It was some larger gravel, and with these being so light, and the large gravel they bounce around a lot. They're so light. They're a lot more fun in a sand environment with very little gravel. I mentioned in a video earlier about trimming the back fender because it's very close to the back tire. Well, I found it today, like right here. This will tend to, if you hit something or roll it, bend right in, and the tire rubs it, and you get this clicking noise, and you think, oh, like an axle or something going on, and it's just that body panel needs to be pulled back out. So I'm definitely going to trim that fender, particularly this corner right here, because that seems to be the only spot that catches. Yeah, got it dirty. Got some dirt in it. Have to give it a clean. Battery time on these probably is about 15 minutes, and then your battery's done. But like I said, it doesn't take long to charge. A lot of people, the biggest complaint about these is probably the charger for the battery. Because it's a 12-volt outlet you need, which a lot of people, you're basically taking it out to your car and waiting around out there so nobody steals it. Depending on what kind of neighborhood you live in. Now I have I just happen to have a booster pack that has an outlet for a 12-volt built into it, so I charge it off that. And the charger's kind of neat. It's got this blinking light. One blink means it's, like 0 to 25% charged. And as it charges up, there's more blinks. It goes from 1 to 4 blinks. So once it's on 4 blinks, you're almost charged up. And then when it goes solid green, the battery's fully charged. So that's kind of neat. Just to give you an idea while you're charging it, how much longer you're going to be waiting or how much juice is put into that battery. I've just plugged it in, so it's on one flash right now. But this is the second time I'm charging off this booster pack, and the booster pack's still showing lots of battery life. So it's kind of if you happen to have a booster pack with a 12-volt outlet, it's definitely easy, quick way to charge. Doesn't seem to take a whole lot of juice out of the battery pack as well. It's like I said, it's a lot more fun in sand and stuff than it is large gravel. If you had like limestone gravel in your driveway, it tears that up. It does donuts really easy. It's a lot of fun there. But as far as like a back road with larger gravel, it just bounces so much. It rolls quite a bit on you if you're just ripping around full throttle. 8 out of 10 times when it does flip over, though, when these roll, they usually land right back on their wheels. I was surprised. I did adjust my shocks and put them on the top post down to the bottom hole just to give a little more ground clearance, because as you can see, already scraping the skid plate up quite a bit. Because they don't really have a whole lot of ground clearance. I didn't do any adjustment on the suspension arms because that would have just brought it back down. There's a couple of holes I believe you can adjust on the front and back or at the bottom, but I just tried to get a little more height out of it. As you can see, the ground clearance isn't really a whole lot for the size, I guess. But even if you hit, especially in like a large gravel going over it, I mean, you hit a big rock or something and it hits the skid plate and you're kind of airborne, which is, cool because it's kind of like a jump. But definitely a lot more fun on sand, hard packed sand, than they are, or even drip around on pavement than they are in a heavy gravel. Just thought I'd post another quick little vid and let people know about the performance. I also had a video of it running on pavement, just ripping across the front of the camera to kind of show you how fast this little guy goes. If you check out my other videos, you'll see it's like it's listed as Latrax SST on pavement. And then you'll see another video. I have a video of it on this like kind of heavy gravel road where it does a lot of bouncing around. It's unfortunately the camera's kind of pointing towards the sun, so it's not a high quality video, but give you an idea. Thanks for watching, and feel free to comment. Like I said, these are definitely worth the money if you're looking to get in the RC and you're not wanting to spend $400 plus. You know, you can pick these up for under $200 and definitely have a lot of fun with it. And then, you know, if you really want to get into it later on and get into like the larger 110 scale or whatnot, they're definitely an addictive hobby. Like I said, I bought the Arma. It was probably, I don't know, maybe 3-4 months ago, and now I've, you know, already went out and bought this little guy, and kind of wish I'd bought this little guy first, to be honest with you, because it's a lot of fun, you know, being 4-wheel drive and whatnot. But I still really impressed, really like my Arma. It's definitely a lot faster than this little guy, so it's fun to rip around, and just 4-wheel drive is a little bit more funner, a little more fun, you know, because you can climb some steep hills with it too, and as long as it's you know, some hard packed sand and whatnot. Said the only other thing to look out on these trucks really is that little lip on the back fender, which just trim that up and stop it from getting caught in that tire, because you know you hear this noise and you think, oh, what happened? But it's, you know, just that. And thanks for watching.